You want to teach in South Korea, but you're not sure how to do that and how you can qualify? In this video, I'm going to show you everything that you need to know. So let's get started. So in episode 1, I explained why Korea is such an amazing place to come and teach as a South African. And on episode 2, I broke down the expenses and how much you can earn and save whilst living in Korea. Today I will show you what you need to qualify and apply for a job in Korea. Okay, let's start. So for the basic requirements, you need to be a native South African. You need to be originally from South Africa and hold a South African passport. You also need to have a bachelor's degree, or rather say an NQF level 7 in any field. No one is going to judge you. Whatever that you did before you came here, no one is going to judge you about that. And also you need a TFL or TESOL certificate, which is not it's a requirement, but they never ask for it. I'm even asking myself, why did I do it? But anyway, I did it, and they asked for it while I was still looking for a job, but they never asked for it. But you can do it cheaper. You don't have to do the expensive one because it is a requirement, but nobody asks for it. Like, I'll say, like, don't do it, but then again, if they do ask for it, you're gonna be in trouble. Okay, you also need to have a clean criminal record. Nothing on your criminal record. I don't think South Korea will take you seriously even if you stole a can of beans in the supermarket. They will still find it hard to, because I don't think they do go through as to what you were charged for before you come here. I think as long as you have a criminal record, it doesn't matter what happened or what you did after that. You also need to be in good health. You need to be in good health. If you're sick, don't even think about it. I'm not talking about a cough though. If you're just having like a normal cough, you don't have TB or anything, don't worry about it. It has nothing to do, like, it's not gonna affect anything that you're doing. Up next, documents that you need, or documents that you will need. This is both for starting up your process of applying for jobs and for your visa. So I'm counting all the documents that you will need in all. So first, you will need your passport. It needs to be valid. You need a bachelor's degree in any field. Like I said, it needs to be, you need like an original notarized copy, which means the one that you got from the embassy, it should be as sealed as you got it. You don't make another copy of it. It should be the original. And then you also need the TFL certificate, which I've already talked about. You need a clearance certificate from SAP, South African Police. It needs to be apostilled. You need the health statement, which you are going to get when you're doing your x-rays. I don't know if they still do x-rays like they did before. And then you need a passport photos. Is it 4? I think to be safe you need 4 passport photos. And then a signed contract after you got yourself a job offer. You also need an E2 visa for your E2 visa application form. No, what I'm laughing is the grandma just checked me out. Okay, but honestly, like, a good tip is that you start gathering your documents before you look for a job, because if not, you are going to get job offers, or you are going to get recruiters ignoring you because you're not prepared. Like, how do you look for a job when you don't have a resume or the requirements? Yeah, that's just how to apply for teaching jobs. Option 1, you have 2 options here. The first option is that you look for a recruiter. I recommend that for the first timers, if you are coming here for the first time, use a recruiter because you will not know what's up. But, or you can also use like agencies like Kovia, Teach ESL Korea, and Facebook groups. Those ones, I've mostly gotten most of my jobs in Facebook groups. Okay, and option 2, apply directly to schools or hagwons. You might happen to be in luck and get like a private school or hagwon that is big, and they are like they're doing their own applications for the new teachers, and you get that. So it's a direct offer, so you can get that, or you go through a recruiter like I said before. But when you are applying directly, you can use the websites like Dave's ESL Cafe, very good, recommend. Facebook groups again, and then Job Korea. Is it Job Korea or Korea Jobs? Something like that. Job Korea. I think it's Job Korea. Yes. Okay, then up next is the visa process. Now you get to the visa process when you have a job, remember? That's why I started with how to apply for teaching jobs. So you get a job, and then now it's a visa process. So once you accept a job offer, you like the school, you like the job, you like where you're going, and then you say, okay, I accept. You get a contract. So now you are going to send your documents to your school, and your school submits your documents to a Korean immigration. So this is where they are going to apply for your issuance number. It's a visa issuance number which you are going to use. So that visa issuance number, you submit that with your application to the embassy in Pretoria. I don't know if they have another embassy in Cape Town, but if they do, you can do that too. And then you wait for your approval, which will be between 1 to 2 weeks, and then you can book your flight. Guys, my advice is that you start with a recruiter when you want to get a job in South Korea, because that way the process will be easier and you won't be stressed out about how to get a job and a lot of things to do and what documents to prepare, rather than the ones that you prepared for getting a job, for applying for a job. So I did it in 2 months. You can do it too, and before you know it, you'll be in Korea. Hey guys, next time I will share with you, or we will be talking about what everyday life in Korea as a South African feels like, and that's including culture shock and making friends and exploring Korea info. I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your questions in the comment section. Love you.